Hey folks, this is Bob coming at you from Fire Mountain Outdoors. Hey, what's better than getting one Alien Gear holster in the mail this week? That's right, getting two. Let me introduce you to the Cloak Slide. Want to see more? Stay tuned. Hey folks, Bob coming at you from Fire Mountain Outdoors, and today we're taking a look at the latest offering from Alien Gear Holsters. This is the Cloak Slide. For those of you not familiar with the Cloak Slide, this is their first offering in an outside the waistband holster. Up until a month ago, the only options you had from Alien Gear were inside the waistband concealed carry holsters, but not anymore. Now you have an option if you want to carry in the open. Alien Gear now has an option for you. As with all Alien Gear holsters, this is a hybrid holster. The outside is a nice thick Kydex shell that's been vacuum formed to your particular model of pistol. This particular unit was ordered for the M11-A1 by Sig Sauer. On the back side you get a real nice thick piece of leather, and you get some real nice thick leather belt loops. All of the screws on this are adjustable for tension. And in fact, if you don't like the way that it fits from the factory, they include a bunch of extra screws and washers and whatnot, so you can get the exact retention you want on this, whether it's on your plastic shell or whether it's on your belt loops. This particular model, I did have to adjust the thickness of the belt loops. It could not accommodate my thick belt. And I also had to adjust a little notch here in the back. One thing about Sig Sauer pistols, like the double single action with the decocker, is that when I tried to put it in, you know, it did work, but the decocker was rubbing a bit on the back of the leather there, so I did just ease that out a little bit. It took about 5 minutes with a file, no harm, no foul, and now it works great. So let's take a look at how this particular pistol fits in this holster. I like the sound of that. You get like a real nice firm positive click on that. Oh, and look at that. It holds in upside down. That's a nice feature that I like when I'm looking at holsters. As you can see, they do have the Alien Gear logo embossed right there in the bottom portion of the leather. One thing that this doesn't have is that big silver logo that they have in their other inside the waistband holsters. One great thing that I like about Alien Gear holsters is that they are made in the USA. Up until now, the particular holster that I was using was made in a country down in South America somewhere. And you know, it seemed to work pretty well for what it was, but this one, the quality is much higher, and in fact it was less money than this other competing piece here. Pricing. These start at $29.88. Yes, under $30. So what does your $29.88 buy you? One thing that it buys you is peace of mind. You are getting a real high quality holster, and you get that ironclad triple guarantee. That means for whatever reason, it doesn't matter what it is, if within the first 30 days of ownership of this holster you decide you don't like it or you found something better, you can return it, no questions asked. They will refund your money. Another great part of their triple guarantee is, see that Kydex right there on the front? It's interchangeable with any other Kydex that's in their product line. So you decide in 6 months from now you don't want to be carrying that Sig Sauer anymore, you want to be carrying a High Point 9mm, send this back to them, let them know that you got the High Point, and they will replace it free of charge. You're only going to be out the shipping. If anything goes wrong with this particular holster, you send it back to them, they're either going to repair or they're going to replace it free of charge. Awesome guarantees on these holsters. No questions asked, money back guarantee for the first 30 days. Replaceable shells, warranty on all of the parts, you can't go wrong. For $29.88, you expect to get something that's going to be made in a factory in China somewhere, that's going to get you by for a couple weeks, but it's probably going to fall apart. And it's not going to have any warranty, so you're just going to have to throw it away. Spend the money in America. American labor made that. It's a no-brainer, folks. Higher quality, better warranty. You can't lose with an alien gear holster. And these things are super comfortable to wear. So yesterday I wore this on a hike, and I gotta say, it held so nice and tight up against my waist. There was hardly any wobble. You know, even for a guy of my stature, it felt really good wearing this all day long. I didn't get a whole lot of sag like I do with other holsters. Sometimes you'll have a holster and it wants to, to fall away from you as you're walking, and just does not have that firm, stable support like this one does. Holding tighter up against your skin means that there's going to be less movement and less chance of this thing falling down around your ankles. I never did have that problem at all yesterday. For a little bit more money, you can buy a holster like this that's not made in the US. It's got flimsy leather. The stitching on it's pretty good. The dye job is kind of wonky. It works okay, but it's just okay. When you're carrying that outside, it kind of flops around. It's all loosey-goosey. For this one, for a little bit less money, you're getting something that's top-notch quality. It's not going to flop around on you. But make sure that you do use a high-quality belt when you're wearing one of these, and the thicker the better. Get a high-quality belt on there, and you're not going to have that flopping around. You're going to be a whole lot happier. So anyway, thanks for watching today. If you liked what you saw here today, please like and subscribe to us here on YouTube. And if you want to get in on the conversation, follow on us over to Facebook, where you can find us on www.facebook.com/Fire Mountain Outdoors. So anyway, as always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you around.